was like, this is so warm, and it's almost like Cancun already. No, we're still here.
3 more slates.
I really need my phone is here because I need to use it, and I have like 3 sheets. I swear to God, I'm not going to read them all, but I'm going to read some of it because I need notes because I am a squirrel and I can't concentrate on anything. All right. So Megan said a little bit about me. I'm Carrie. I have 4 kids. I started off my life early as a mom. Hey, I became a mom at 17. It wasn't easy. Wouldn't recommend it. But I also wouldn't take it back for anything because I wouldn't be where I am today if I wouldn't have had my son so early and if I wouldn't have taken the path that I did. So before I get into messenger parties a little bit, I'll tell you where I started and how I got where I am. And that was with him, and then moving on from there, I had my daughter, and I could no longer work in the beauty industry because I was an esthetician. So I went to Marvell College to learn more about beauty because that was something that was a passion of mine, but it was a passion because I wasn't confident in it. I didn't know what I was doing, I couldn't do my makeup, I had horrible skin, okay, horrible. And all of that lack of confidence is what drove me to Marvell College to earn my education. And in doing so, I worked in the industry for maybe 6 months, and then all of a sudden I was pregnant with my second daughter, and I couldn't afford childcare anymore, and it wasn't an option for me. So I had to look into other options, and that's when I became a day-home provider. So I became a day-home provider at 19, which was scary because I barely even knew how to parent my own kids, never mind watch other people's kids. But I joined an agency in Ponoka, and they kind of taught me what to do. And I'm very grateful for that because they kind of saved me from the rock that I was falling under because I was stuck. I was living at home, I didn't know how to parent my kids, and I didn't know what to do. Needless to say, 2 years later, I met Sasha at a home party, and yeah, home parties. Right? So I met her at a home party, and I then became pregnant with my third son, or second son, third kid, and keep straight. So pregnant with him, I was lost. I had no friends left because all I did was stay at home all day with other people's kids. I couldn't go out at night and hang out with my actual friends because I'd see day-home moms out at the bar. And I was like, I can't drink around them. They can't know who I am after work. So I lost my social life, and I lost who I was as a person, and all I wanted was that friendship. And so when I started with Unique, that's what I went for. And what I learned was that I actually gained those friends through parties. My team is built through parties. My team is built through all different kinds of parties, but there's a reason why you have had 3 different speakers today talk to you about parties. It's because that is the root of your business. And if you have a why, I guarantee you your why, part of that solution is going to be a party, okay? So I am going to give you some of my stats. I'm not proud of them at all, just so you know. But what I am committing to is making them better and growing bigger because I sat down and did the stats for this and I was like, holy crap, I don't know how I'm up here right now, okay? So here's my stats, are you ready? In 2 years with this business, I have only hosted 78 customer parties, which works out to actually be 9 parties in 2 years. That's it, all right? Now out of those 78 parties, I only had 12 qualify. 78 to 12, that's my ratio, okay? And out of those 12 that qualified, 5 of them were home parties, 3 of them were messenger parties, and 4 of them were group parties. All pretty even, but you wanna know what's different? What's different was over 2 years, I did 9 parties that qualified. Last month, I did 3 that qualified. All 3 of those were my messenger parties. Until last month, I had never done a messenger party. That's where my stats changed, because I found my niche. So whether you like group parties, messenger parties, or home parties, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you like it, you found your niche, and you're gonna go forth and do it, okay? So find what works for you, commit to it, and stick to it until it works. That's my little bit of a tip, okay? So I want everybody to stand up. Everybody probably needs a little like squat and stretch. Okay, so I want you guys to think back to September. Last month, who here had, I don't care if they qualified, I don't give a crap, okay? 3 parties or less, sit down. If you had 3 parties or less, sit down. Look around at you still standing. How many of them are leaders? How many of them are speakers? 3 parties or less. what kind of party you do. It just matters that you do them, okay? So, messenger party. I know. What is it? All right, it's something that Sasha had actually posted a little while ago in Whooplash, and she messaged me and said, you need to do this and you need to run with it. And I was like, yeah, okay, no. And I watched the live, and then I took some notes, and I was like, yeah, maybe. And then she's like, okay, so you're booking them today. And I was like, correct. So I did it, and I just dove in, and it worked. Okay, so what a messenger party is a 30 to 45 minute party. Do not make it longer than 45 minutes. You are going to bore the crap out of them. 30 to 45 minutes. Why does this work for me? Because my son has hockey, my daughter has dance, my daughter has gymnastics, I run a day home. I don't have time to do the extra party, and that was my excuse. So I took away the excuse side of things. I decided I had 30 minutes a week to run a party. 30 minutes, 45 minutes max. The next thing you want is you only want 15 to 20 people in that messenger chat. So yeah, messenger party, messenger chat, okay? Messenger. The reason why you only want 15 to 20 is because you want a close group to work with. If you have 200 people in there, there's no way in heck you're going to like everybody and comment on their stuff and add them as friends. It's not going to happen. 15 to 20 people max, okay? Because this is a very close circle of friends. So, make sure I got all those. The other thing, all right, high energy, because when you are making a video, and I don't care if it's in a group party or a messenger party or a live video, like Tiffany said, if your energy is not up here, people are going to stop watching. So you want high energy videos, okay? Now your messenger party is going to be built off of videos, and they're only going to be 30 to 45 second videos, all right? The goal here is not to explain with a setting powder every single thing it does and all the ingredients in it and what the description is. The goal is to tell them what it is, how it works, and how to put it on their face. That's it. 30 seconds. I can take my setting powder and I can be like, look, this is really great. It holds my makeup on all day, and when my kid like slaps my face, it doesn't come off. Watch. Done. Okay, 30 to 45 seconds. If you have a welcome video, use a filter on it, be funny with it, that's okay. All right? But if it's a product video, stay away from the filters because you want to display the product truly. Okay? So that's the gist of what it is. And in our Uplift group, I uploaded, it says Messenger Mayhem or something like that, and it's got 2 scripts in it. One script is a hostess coaching script, and the other one is a how to invite people script. Those are my exact scripts. That's what I use, that's what I say, and it actually came straight from Sasha. It was on Whooplash, I stole it. Yeah.
I was just gonna ask, how many products do you use in your messenger? If you did so many videos.
Okay.
Okay.
I will. I promise. So what I'm going to do is, in order to show you guys and tell you guys about a messenger party, I'm just going to walk you through exactly how I do mine, exactly how I run it, and everything that I do. Okay, so I start with Sunday. Sunday is like my day, which is today, by the way. So you guys can go home and be like, "Ooh, Sunday!" All right. The reason why I like Sundays is because my husband's at hockey on Sunday nights, so I have the house to myself. So I don't feel guilty if I'm sitting at home messaging people because I have nothing else to do. Okay. So on Sundays, I book my parties. That's where you're going to take your script, you're going to go ahead and you're going to go into your active messenger, you're going to go to past customers, you're going to go to past hostesses, because this is a new form of a party. You can go to them right now and say, oh my God, I did this training today, and I am so excited to do this new thing that I learned. Do you want to do it with me? And they're going to be like, Marianne, what are you talking about? What is it? And you can say, it's actually a 30-minute little chat. That's it. It's just 30 minutes. And they'll be like, okay. Or they'll say no. Doesn't matter. What matters is that you planted that seed to do it. Okay? So Sundays, that's my party booking day. On Monday, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to message my hostesses who have said yes. And usually I try, like I would shoot for 3 to 5 hostesses a week, because then you get a bulk of people. And if you're sitting down doing one 30-minute party, you might as well do 5 30-minute parties, right? So for me, it's more about how many I can get on that one day, so I can do one 30-minute session of 5 different hostesses and be done, because that's me. So on Monday, I'm gonna message my hostesses, and the coaching message is in there. But your goal is to get her to message her people and invite people. So what I do is I send my hostess a script, and I say, you can send this to all your friends, copy and paste it, that's fine. You're gonna want 15 to 20 people to say yes. And when you get a yes, just make a little note of who you've added and we'll start the group later, okay? I coach my hostess a little bit. I get her excited. And the other thing I do with my hostess on Mondays is I ask her and say, what do you want to learn about? Right? Because the party's not about me, the party's about them. The party's about helping them and helping their people. If she's in love with liquid foundation, why would I go talk about BB cream when she tells me she wants to know more on liquid foundation? Get into there and dig into what she wants to know about, because that's going to change your setup, right? On Tuesday, I don't touch her, okay? I leave her alone. She's messaging people, she's inviting people. If she asks me questions, obviously I reply, but I'm not gonna bug her on Tuesday. What I'm gonna do on Tuesday is I'm gonna set up my videos for all the stuff that my hostesses said they wanted on Monday. Because on Tuesday, that's when my kids nap for like 2 hours, okay? So I sit down and I do my quick little videos because they're only 30 to 40 seconds. So I could maybe take 20 minutes out of my day, do my makeup, and as I'm doing it, make 30-second video clips, and then I'm done. And the best part about it is that I have found, anyways, with my messenger parties that I don't worry about having my hair done and nice clothes on. In my messenger parties that I did in September, I had like probably 4 or 5 day old hair, like I'm not gonna lie, it was greasy, and it was in a big old mom bun, and I had a hoodie on, and there was snot on the shoulder, which I noticed halfway through my welcome video, and seriously, I could upload it on the group, but it is awful, and it was like, hey, we're doing this messenger party, and I'm really excited, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know what I'm doing, so bear with me, and then I'm like, oh my god, is that snot? Like, okay, so you know, I'm a mom, and I run a day home, so there's probably always snot on my shirt, just ignore it. And then I kept going. Because I was like, well, it's there and that's me and we're just gonna move on now. Because it was real, right? So Tuesday is my video day. On Wednesday, I set up the group chat, okay? But the trick is I'm not setting it up because they're not my friends. So I tell my hostess, go into your messenger, create a message, and just type in all the people who you invited and said yes, and let's start a group chat with them. And she's like, okay, great. And I'm like, you don't have to say anything. Let me know when the group chat is open. I know when it's open because I get added in there. But she tells me, oh my God, it's open. And I'm like, oh, I'm so excited for you. Make sure you remind everybody it's tomorrow and I'll post in there later. I leave it simmer. The reason why is because 9 times out of 10, I get 1 or 2 people in there and they say, what is this? And I'm like, are you serious? You were invited. Okay, the reason why I wait for them to say, what is this? Or I wait for some curiosity is because it piques their interest. And so when they say, what is this? I'll be like, oh, so-and-so, you know, Susie invited you in here and I'm gonna teach you some tips and tricks. It starts tomorrow at 8 p.m., don't forget. All right, super simple. So now it's Thursday, and this is when I need my phone. Because I run my parties on Thursday, I have nothing on Thursday nights, that's just when I do it, all right? And I have a mock messenger, and I'm gonna read you my exact thing, like everything that I have said in that messenger party, okay? So on Thursday morning, I posted. And I said, okay, ladies, tonight's the night. I officially welcome you to this little messenger get-together. Here's my goal. Simple, fast, quick sales. Okay, not like sales. I'll explain. I'm going to send a few tutorials tonight starting at 9 p.m. Short and sweet, I promise. Then I'll tell you the pricing plus your exclusive shopping discount. And I'll even give you a couple grab bags. My goal is to keep it short and easy to follow, and any questions, you are more than free to message them here or privately, whichever you choose. Okay, so I opened that up for them. I let them know that, they're like, what do you mean exclusive sales? What are you talking about, right? Like, pique their interest again. And because it's in Messenger, they're all getting notified with everything I say. That's why I'm not worried about spamming them every day, all day until the party, because they're getting the notifications instantly. It's not like Facebook's filtering them out. They're getting them. So I'm not worried about, you know, them seeing 10 posts. They're gonna get it, okay? So in the afternoon I say, all right, you guys, I just wanted to give you a little bit about me before we start. Don't forget it's at 9 p.m. That way my minions, and hopefully yours, are off to bed. I live in Pinoca, Alberta. I have 4 beautiful children, and I can't forget my amazing husband. He works long hours in the oil field, and I've been a childcare provider for 6 years. Life is never dull with sports, and extra time isn't really a thing for us. My makeup journey started 2 years ago when I was feeling lost, pregnant with my 3rd, and not having anything that was for me. Needless to say, here I am now empowering other women to find the confidence that I have found in myself. I don't want to bore you with my chaos, and nor do I want to bug you tonight. I'm super excited to do a couple real-life tutorials and show you how much fun makeup can be. And then I threw a little picture of my family underneath, okay? Because they can relate to my family, they see us, they read the message. And what I've done is I've introduced myself, but I've opened them up to my why. I gave them 2 to 3 sentences on why I'm here, what I'm doing, and how I've changed my life. That opens up a conversation for an opportunity message with every single person in my messenger party, okay? Dry throat. Now, the next thing I do is if my party's at 9 p.m., around supper time is usually when my chaos is happening, but I take the time to message a quick little voice clip. The reason why I choose voice clip is because usually I'll walk a few laps around my couch, or I'm walking out the door with my kids, but my energy's up here when I'm moving and doing stuff, so they can hear it in my voice. And when it's a quick little 20-second voice clip, and they've had a couple posts throughout the day, all of a sudden they listen to it, because they're like, well, what's she doing now, right? So my voice clip, I usually say something along the lines of, hey girls, I'm super busy, and I'm on the run, but I can't wait to get started tonight at 9 p.m., I'll see you there. I'm always reminding them of the time, I'm always saying, hey, and I let them know that I'm busy, I'm on the run, my kids are doing this, I can't wait to get started. Because then don't get me wrong, but half the people that are in my warm market think that I just sit on my phone all day, like in the closet, and don't do anything. And I'm like, no, I'm actually doing stuff, okay? So by doing that in my messenger party, they don't just think that I'm sitting around doing nothing, all right? Right before my messenger party starts, 8:30 p.m., I say, for anyone interested in ordering products tonight, just simply drop a reaction to the video, GIF, or pic of the product that you're most interested in, and I'll message you. That way our chat does not get clogged and go off a million times for you guys. For anyone thinking, holy crap, I might want all of this, I can also help you snag a discount on that. I'll be starting shortly. The reason why I do it this way is because I don't want to be uploading videos and having people ding, 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 because all of a sudden someone's phone's going to be going off like 70 freaking times, and we might be used to it, but they aren't. My hostess isn't used to having a messenger that's blowing up. Okay, so by having them react to the message, it keeps it exciting, and these little things are popping off on all the videos, but it doesn't actually create any chaos inside of their messenger, okay? So then, here's my videos, okay? This one is 30 seconds, this one's 38, 39, 21, 45, but I uploaded a few of my favorite products. We'll get to videos and I'll tell you what to do with your videos in a second here. And then I did a closing video and I said, I just want to say thank you for taking the time out of your evening to listen to my craziness. I appreciate your time and your kindness. And if you're thinking, hey, I need that, I'm here to color match you or consult you in any way possible. And again, thank you so much. And I threw up a little picture of my family again and I said, thank you for supporting local on the photo, okay? So that's my messenger party. All of a sudden I'm like, boom, done. Boom. I just did my party, okay? I ran 3 of them all at the same time because I just copy and paste it. So after I've done that, then obviously I go through and I follow up with anyone who's reacted to a photo or a video or whatever I've posted. I will go through and as soon as they've reacted, I message them and I say, hey, do you mind if I send you a quick friend request? That way I can follow up with you right away. And I make sure I friend and like everyone and so on and so forth, right? It's basic party, etiquette, I would call it. So once I've done all of that, basically, that's it. That's my messenger party because now I can follow up with them, I can go through it all, and I've just done 10 days worth of partying in 30 minutes. So in my videos, how do I make them, what do I do? They're short and sweet, right? Like 30 to 45 seconds. You want to keep them lightweight and fun. My welcome video, like I said, had a funny filter on it. I made a weird, comment about snot on my shirt. I made a video explaining the difference between BB cream and foundation. Only it was 30 seconds and I had a weird smiley face with ears, okay? The reason why I chose a filter is because people are more than likely to click on it because it looks different. And it was only 30 seconds, so I said something along the lines of, I'm a BB cream freak and I love it. That's all I wear. However, if you want full coverage and a matte finish and a liquid to powder foundation, I got your back. We have liquid foundation. Let me know which one you prefer. Okay? It was just quick. Because the goal is to just get them interested so that I can get them into a personal message and talk to them about it. Because they might be one or the other, but I've given them both options, okay? So how you're gonna make your videos and how you're gonna decide what to talk about depends on you. Write down your 5 favorite products right now. What are they? Your top 5 products.
Do you put a link in at all? Like for like the hostess's link?
I never, in all 3 of the ones that I did, I never dropped a link because I took that link into private messenger.
Okay.
I started my hostess's link when the party started. I didn't start it early so that she had the full 10 days after that party. And I chose to not put it in that messenger because I didn't want them to feel spammed with the link. That's just me. You can drop a link in there, totally. I chose to personally message each person after the party and say thank you so much for joining. Just so you know, this is her shopping reward link. If you order through here, she's going to reap the benefits. And that way it just kind of helped me start a conversation with them, right? So your top 5 products are going to be what you're going to focus on in that messenger party. I chose to do primer, I did BB cream, I did setting powder, I did Epic mascara, and I did my shine wipes because those are my products. If I don't like them, why would I do a 30-second video on them? If I don't use them daily, why would I want someone else to use them daily? Do what your favorite products are, right? That's going to make or break your party. Because if they don't feel the passion inside of your video, and they don't feel the passion behind your voice when you're talking to them in a private messenger, they might not want to order it. If someone came up to me though and said, you know, I like that you like the BB cream, but I like full coverage, and you said you had something for that, I might drop a picture, but it might be Sasha's picture, because she has a really great liquid foundation photo, and I don't wear it, so I don't have a really great photo. But I can say, look, my girl Sasha, she has one, and she loves it, and I love the coverage on it. You know, what can I do to help you? There's still ways to work with products that you're not talking about. And the other great thing with a messenger party is you can go through and book all these parties tonight. You can do your top 5 favorite products, and in another 6 months, you can go back to these same hostesses because you're not going to have the same content all the time. You can change your content with the kudos. You can change your content with the collections. You can change your content with events like lip events, eye events, Halloween events, 5-minute face, the quick mom look, whatever you want to call it or do, you can change it up, right? It's as far as doing it the way you want to do it with the products you like. And that's my biggest tip with any party. It doesn't matter what kind of party it is. Do your favorites. And the only other note I had was on sales. So I chose, in all 3 of my messenger parties, to do 10% off. And I did that for each of my customer orders because that's what I wanted to do to give back to my hostess to ensure that these people that were invited in felt like it was special. It was something new. Because I don't do sales, I don't do flash sales, and I'm going to continue not to do them because the only way people are going to get a discount through me is through a messenger party. And they know that. So if they want that discount, they'll be like, all right, that's fine. I'll do this messenger party because I just want 10% off. And I'm like, okay, that's great, because that gives me their network. If you break up a collection, okay, you can take all of those products from the collection, you can do your 30-second video on each product and sell those individually. You just need to make sure that you're shipping them to those people. That's why I chose not to do it that way. The video that Sasha has in Team Flash is a collection flash sale messenger party, okay? That's what I based my format off of, only I messaged her and a few other people and I was having a panic attack because I was like, I don't do sales, I don't do math, I don't know how to do this, how am I gonna ship it to people, I don't know what to do. And she was like, just stop, what do you want to talk about? And I was like, well, I like these. And she's like, go do that then. Okay. So if you like flash sales and you like collections and you're good with that, do it. I don't, so I don't do it, okay? Another thing that I found that was really helpful in the last 3 that I did was doing buy 2, get 1 50% off. I have a large amount of 50% off coupons. I don't like them, I don't use them, I think they're weird, and they don't help my business. So they're over there, but I don't mind helping out a customer if she's gonna help me out. So buy 2, get 1 50% off, I think is a great deal. I think it's something that I can offer to people, and that's what I chose to do, okay? So again, you don't have to offer sales, but if you're not gonna offer sales, make sure you say that in your scripting, Okay, so in the script I posted, I believe it says something about like get your exclusive sales. Just take it out if you don't want it, okay? Make sure with those scripts that you tailor them to yourself, okay? Say it as if you would say it. Do it in a voice message, and if it sounds weird, don't send it. Try again, okay? Other than that, does anybody have any questions? Because I know it's a weird concept, and I know it's hard, and it kind of goes boop, because
We'll
it's not
do,
something
we'll do questions later, we're just running behind,
Yeah.
so do you wanna finish with anything? Or are you good?
That's basically it.
That's awesome, thank you.
That's why I'm